Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Japan! Still very paranoid about going to war with the Axis at some point. I mean, we might do okay, but right now we're focusing on just taking over the rest of the allies over here, and actually we're mostly losing a lot of people to attrition because, you know, reasons. Ace pilot promoted, excellent. Attacking some British shipping, very good there. El Salvador is on our side versus the allied Guatemala, and it looks like that's going pretty well. I mean, El Salvador has a lot of troops here. It could be a little bottlenecky, but it seems to be okay. We actually have a little bit of air presence over Central America over here. The range is a little sucky, but it can technically work out. And in fact, we are fighting. Woo. Actually, we do not have air superiority right now. Research finished. I did restart the game, but I'm still getting wicked amounts of this lag. That wasn't the case before, and I don't know why that is. I think the lag, we've seen this before, it seems to be related to the air stuff, and I think it's like the AI spending a lot of times recalculating some air things, and it's kind of wrecking face. Alright, so that's our Fighter 4, the naval-based Fighter 4, so I can replace my air production of... When I say 4, I mean 3. Of carrier fighters, there we go. The carrier fighter level 3 over here. There we are. We'll get that going. I'm going to put a second line on there, but that'll be about it. You see the fighter upgrade needed. We did have a lot of fighters kicking around. So, my airfield here, am I still at capacity? No, not really. So I can make another, say, fighter wing. Look at how many fighters I've got kicking around here. Let's make another 400 fighters. That's fighters. Here we go. Central America, air superiority, day and night. And we have a research slot available. So, that's all done, that's all done. I think I can live without the next level of CAS. I'm just wondering about going and getting a whole bunch of strategic bombers. It may not make a big difference for invading the UK. Mostly just feels good to beat the crap out of them. Probably more research to help out with our naval situation is probably a good idea. Throw some cruisers in there as additional screening type things. But we might want to prioritize something else. So we're researching this. That's all good. Artillery, you know what? Going down the artillery tree wouldn't be terrible. As well as better paratroopers. Because if we're going to do the UK from Iceland, a big part of that strategy may involve paratroopers. These are convoy. I don't care about the convoy stuff. Siamese Empire. Great, sure, yeah, you can send me some stuff. I still won't assign you to anything quite yet, but otherwise we'll be fine. Okay, so production over here is going to be very important in Iceland. I mean, the Faroe Islands are even closer, but we're going to want to do, well, all of it. So radar station, max anti-air, max airbase, max naval base there. What is this? This is my... Oh, that's my carrier-based naval... Or carrier-based aircraft bomber thingy. So, carrier naval bomber... Carrier naval bomber 3. Let's get a second production line up for that as well. And that was it. Good. Okay. Alright, let's get some strategic bombers. They are fun. I don't think we need the CS, although it's pretty cheap. You know what? 39 days. Let's go ahead and just power through that. That's going to be fine. So you have finished this. Wonderful. We're going to try. This might more or less just be throwing these guys away, but we're going to try to invade the Faroe Islands. Because that would be even better if we could pull that off. So for now, what I'll do is I'll keep the maxed out job on everything in Iceland. So let me go and bring those to the top of the list so that gets worked out. It actually still wouldn't be a bad idea. Republic of Guatemala has capitulated. That was fast. Way to go, El Salvador. Good job. And actually, you can take out the UK territory right over here as well. Very, very, very good. Very good. I like that. You're fully democratic. Is there anyone else? I'm wondering if I could, like, flip some more of these. I'm going to try. I'm going to go ahead and boost party popularity because we do have a lot of points right now. I'm going to try to flip a few of these. And boost popularity, we're already doing that there. Venezuela join the Axis. That is one of the problems with flipping into the fascists, is they may not join our fascist group. But it did work out a little bit. Ooh, actual naval battle over here. Nice. Okay, good, good, good. Insufficient resources. Mostly we're fine. I'm not going to go and bother importing like 9 units of aluminum or whatever it was. We're going to be okay. So if we can take the Faroes, that'll be great. How big? What's the naval base here? Right now it's just level 1, right? Yeah, just a level 1. Good. All right. Another good naval battle outcome. And still a little bit more skirmishing going on there. Now, if I recall, I did put a giant group right over here. Let's group you guys up together. We're going to split off the submarines. So, how do we feel about this group? I think we're going to put it on search and destroy. No, I want you to keep repairing. I'll get back to you. We're not in a rush. That was the other battle that we saw going on. Sank another British ship. Excellent. Well, UKian ship, which encompasses more than just the Isle of Great Britain. But, you know, all that area is complicated. I'll just start calling it England, just to piss off the maximum amount of people simultaneously. How do you like them apples? So if we can gain control over the north here, that would help our convoys substantially, because hopefully they would avoid this area. But I'm not sure that's true. Can we see the convoy routes in supply mode? Yeah, see, the convoys are going here, right through the English Channel. It'd be nice to, like, ban a sea zone and say you're not allowed to run a convoy through there. That would be really nice. So we're going to take this last doctrine here. Tactical bomber, strategic bombing, never mind. That's not going to help us one bit. I'm not going to get the tactical bombers. We're going to be fine. We could, and it's probably a good idea for the future, to start working on our experimental rockets so we can eventually get jet engines, because I think this is going to go into the quite late game here. Which I'm okay with, because that was a lot of fun last time, actually. We got all this. Sure. We'll assign you to something soon. I really would like to... So, assuming we win the war against the Allies, you know, what do we claim from that? What gives us the best way to then skyrocket, or to, you know, just combo it into a war against Germany? Well, claiming this area would help because of the oil. Getting some bits in at the actual, say, the south of Great Britain could help us to launch some invasions. That would be really nice. Probably grab these islands. They're all going to be really cheap, and they just help secure a lot of transit routes. Just handy as hell. And then, of course, there's the North American question as well. There's just so much territory to grab. I don't know what the peace deal is going to look like in the end, and what we want to prioritize. If we are going to go to war against the Axis, then we'll want to prioritize most likely grabbing as much stuff as possible that's close to the core of Germany, which are the only things we have to grab to make them capitulate, as well as here. Maybe we can grab territory in the Mediterranean would be spectacular. Taking control over the Suez, for example. I mean, I'm arguably getting ahead of myself, sure, but... how's the invasion of the Faroes coming along? Looks like a huge success. I'm going to immediately follow that up with another attempted invasion from here to here and go. Meanwhile, the Faroes are going to be another candidate for maximum production. Radar, which is only level 1 still. Anti-air. Airfield. Naval base. I'm not going to care about coastal fort. That's going to be okay. Meanwhile, these guys here, maybe I am going to turn them into a sort of an island garrison. So, clear this out. Garrison this, that, and that. And that's basically what your job is going to continue to be. Alright, prepare away. And go when you can. We may not be able to reach there, but we'll try. Because it continues to give us more and more and more of an edge. What's the naval base here? It's only level 1. Do I want to keep Iceland in there? I'm going to cancel the anti-air in Iceland. I'm going to leave the air bases. I don't think we'll need as many naval bases. I'm just going to... I'll finish the one that we've got a little bit of progress on, but that's it. Meanwhile, in the Faroes, bring that up to the top in terms of priority. Okay. So it'll be the most forward one that we want to have completely 100% maxed out if we can. Kawasaki. K66. Oh, that's my ground support. So let's, before I forget, let's change close air support over here to close air support 3. And we'll go ahead and get a whole lot of that. That's going to be fine. Research slots. So you're going to be okay. We don't have anything else that we're going to want to focus on over here, so that's fine. We've got next level paratroopers, which is good. Mechanized 3. We're going to do that. And I think we did start the mechanized production a while ago. Yeah, we got 2.6k mechanized. We're not doing anything with. The motorized, we can really pull away from that. Because while we'll always need some motorized for support companies, I think we're going to have enough in the bank for the rest of the game at this point. So I think I'm just going to cancel this outright. Which will probably tell us that we have some extra factories. No, we don't, really. And we have a lot of damaged ones, actually. Oh, apparently our improved artillery got done. That's nice to see. Kind of surprising. Yeah, look at that. Just short 1 from actually completing it. And obviously we're getting sabotaged like crazy. We have a lot of factories in the US, and there's going to be a lot of dissent there, which I could do something about with MP-type units, but that's going to be okay. We'll just leave it be. So we'll get token troops over here. They're going to spread themselves out thinner and thinner as we go. Actually, I don't have any garrison here. So let's keep that. And on the other hand, we want our Canadian garrison, which appears to have missed a spot. Oh, no, it's there. Okay, good. That's going to be good enough. Venezuela, non-aggression pact. Sure. Again, none of them have asked for now. I think I've got technically a non-aggression pact with Germany that we can break at some point. Yeah, and just cancel it and then do that war. Of course, we'll know if they're going to declare war because they will cancel theirs. How is our little naval invasions going on? Cancel you. Cancel you. Take a look at the diplomacy map mode. Any other red bits over here? Yes, there are. So you're going to go from... Which one are you? This one. So you are going to go from here to here. Lock that in and hit enter. And you are going to go from... Where are you? Ah, there you are. You're going to go from here to San Juan and lock that in. All right. Have fun, boys. Missing production equipment. Right, we don't have any motorized. So what I should do is I should leave in, just to get rid of that error, leave in 1 motorized. And that's it. Just it gets rid of the error. We've got lots of, or the warning that we're not producing any. It's not an error. It's a very legit thing. But we've got more than enough, so we're going to be okay. You have everything you need. We don't have intel in the North Sea. We need naval superiority there. British Parliament debates intervention in Benelux. Oh, okay, that's a little bit late for that. I don't think there is a Benelux anymore, but, you know, good on you. So this fleet here, I am going to rebase you to actually a little further away. You're going to rebase to Iceland. It's only level 3. We may upgrade you a little further than that, depending on how we want to do repairs. You're set to normal mode. Great. We're going to set you to patrol duties in the Norwegian Sea, North Sea. This would not surprise me if we have to pull back from that. We'll probably get bombarded by bombers way, way, way too aggressively. But we're going to see how it goes. Experimental rockets done. Let's go ahead and get rocket engines. Prepare for the future of airplane combat. There are lots of planes buzzing around here. Greece has capitulated. All right. And that was technically one of the foes in here, but the UK is going to be the big question. And they have pretty good national unity. Oh, they were down to 70%. Really? In the Independence Promise. Interesting. That is going to make our life a little bit easier. I mean, we'll still have to take London regardless. But it will make it a little simpler to do. Looks like that's not the naval invasion that started yet. That's people shuffling around. And we do have we do have an airfield in here now. Level 2 has been built. So we're going to go and get 1-2 fighters. And do we have regular naval bombers? There we go. I mean, these are all, they're not the latest model, but that's okay. We're going to get you to patrol over the North Sea. There we are. I'm going to take these fighters. Oh, I can't split them in half because they're still deploying. I was going to put half on intercept duty instead. Well, I guess I could still... I could tell you to do everything. Just because I want to protect against naval bombers. Not that you're going to be able to protect against naval bombers. There we go. Battle of the North Sea versus an American Navy. 4 battleships. 4 carriers on their side as well. They have a big honking fleet here. And probably a lot of air support from Great Britain. Maybe not. Not really seeing huge numbers of planes. Liberia's capitulated. Okay. I don't know how to read how much is going on here. We've got, here's all our naval bombers from the Faroe Islands have joined into the fight. That should be hugely influential. Hugely. And looks like we are pushing them back here. Yeah, that's a lot of extra bombers put in, and we know that they are crazy, crazy overpowered. So these are like the sunk ships, but they go away. It's sort of a wonky thing. Level 5 Admiral on both sides. Blockade runner for a retreat. I don't know if that's important, but I guess we both have exactly the same stats. Exactly the same admirals, basically, on both sides. This is going to be devastatingly bloody, but I think that it's going to come out in our favor. Meanwhile, our naval invasion should be landing at the same time, which is good. If the ships are busy fighting each other, it means they're not fighting me. Oh my god, we only lost 5 destroyers, and they lost a crap ton of stuff. Now, our ships are going to have to retreat at this point. I'm hoping that the naval invasion can complete. But I'm actually very concerned. It looks like those guys... Are they black flagged or anything weird? No, they are just attacking my convoys. So they will probably kill my convoys because even though we won the battle decisively, we've then had to go with the rest of our ships. And so the transports will probably get sunk. It's not great. But it could be worse. And our aerial bombers are still in there and could sink a lot of stuff. This actually might be a good way to bait out these guys, which is kind of interesting. We've got the next level of airfields build so damn quickly. Let's go and... What do I want? I want another wing of 2 fighters to deploy in there. I'm going to have one focused on interception. The other one is going to be focused on air superiority. Then I'm going to get another wing of 200 naval bombers. Get in there and hit those. And if we can start doing some port strikes, that'll be quite good. Although there's probably a lot of radar and anti-air over the actual mainland. We still have 5 divisions here, which means the transports haven't been sunk quite yet. Some of these aren't engaging, and there's quite a bit of distance. We are trying to disengage, although I think they're catching up on us. They probably have higher speed. I can't quite see it. So we're 33 kilometers out of range, 32, 35, it's bouncing. Yeah, we're basically preventing them from closing in on us. Because if we're beyond range, they can't hit us. Meanwhile, our bombers, in theory, are doing something. Are the stats changing at all? Maybe another day, there'll be another patrol. We do have a second wing now that just deployed. Modern tanks. Modern tank. Excellent. We need to also make sure we get the no, not the tank destroyer. Self-propelled artillery. Nice, fast artillery that are going to be backing our modern tanks. So in our production queue here, I'm going to leave 1 tank in there. Because, I wonder if I could have taken the priority, the build. Probably could have. Is this guy? Okay, good, it doesn't reset. I want you to build modern tank, but we're going to make sure to up this as much as possible. Speed's not necessarily priority. I think, like, armor... Actually, armor is more important than the main gun, I would say. Maybe we can base ourselves around some sort of speed. I'm going to leave some points for my self-propelled artillery, actually. Let's bring that down a notch. Okay, so our speed is what? 9.7. So we lost a tiny bit, technically. And then we don't have enough. I'm going to bring down a notch of armor as well. And then reliability for the baseline. Okay, we're going to call it this. So our speed is 9.8. And I'll try to remember that or look it up again. Because the idea is I'm going to want to make self-propelled artillery that goes at the same speed. Okay, it did get reset regardless, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So I'm going to leave 1 token light tank in there just so that we don't get a message about it. But other than that, modern tank, another one. And these are both going to go literally right to the top of the list. And the light tank can go, it's already at the bottom of the list. Excellent. So we're going to try to get these modern tanks working, and as soon as we get our self-propelled version, we'll get a full production line going for that as well. So how's our little naval battle? Pretty much exactly what it was. I have no idea what's going to happen there. I mean, at some point our ships will get repaired. And if my ships are going to dock here, which I think makes a lot of sense because it's out of range of naval bombardment, we do have to make sure this naval base goes to the max level, because that affects repair speeds. So Iceland, naval base, top priority. Gibraltar has fallen. Hadn't already fallen ages ago? Guess not. German Reich. Okay, go, go. I don't know why this is so static. I mean, I could force my ships out early, but I'm not gonna. I could throw some subs in there. But really, the subs, if anything, are just going to be on convoy raiding, right? That's going to be their job. Now, do I want a convoy raid around the core of British territory? It's risky, but let's do it. Probably these guys will mostly just die. And you can stay based in Pennsylvania, that's fine. It's a level 8 base. It's far away to repair, but that's okay. Your supply routes should be perfectly fine. So I did send out more naval bombers, right? Yep, ×2. Some damage back and forth. Still only see the one group, so I don't know what the deal is with that. And I have no idea if there's been any more progress made. It feels like this is just going to go forever here. Alright. Ooh, free dockyards. Really? Well, not really, because they're mostly just damaged. A couple of carriers. Destroyer, destroyer, light cruiser, and the submarines. And I don't think we've got any new variants of it yet, right? We don't have, like, level 4 destroyers. Oh, we do have level 4 destroyers. 1, 2, hell, 3. All deploying into Kanto. With an infinity queue, and then my old destroyers just finish the one that you are doing now. Light cruisers as well, we're going to replace at some point. Paratrooper level 2, excellent. We want paratrooper level 3 before we start doing any of that nonsense. And this is just completely stuck in still. My fleet, how badly injured are you? Be nice to get a preview of how long it'll take to repair. You're not that bad off, and I could actually split you and go and reinforce over there and stuff. Oh, those are just my garrison types. And you'll repair faster if we do get more naval bases going on. So we don't have naval superiority either. But this base continues to get upgraded. Excellent. So we're going to keep building fighters. And I mean, it doesn't really matter what fighters I choose. They will upgrade to the latest ones. So yeah, let's make a bunch of squads of like 2s. That's going to be fine. Oh. Just for the sake of argument, though, let's fighter 2s. Maybe I'll pause. Fighter 2s. There we go. That brings us to the cap. And 1, 2, 3. Go out there and get me some more air superiority. Actually. Oh, we did lose. We did lose one of our convoys, and the strength is going down. There are a couple more bombing runs, so hopefully having some extra fighters there will help. Meanwhile, let's get the next level rocket engine. Since we can. I mean, we don't have rocket planes yet, but we'll be ready when that comes up. Rocket fighters with incredible speed and incredible range. Big naval fight over there. Those are our submarines gotten caught. Oh, we did sink some Irish convoys, though. You guys are still just hanging out over here. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's take a look to see if we've got a new fleet at home waiting for us. Self-propelled artillery. Wonderful. So I don't care about the anti-tank or the AA upgrade there. I do want proper artillery upgrades. I will probably go with rocket artillery as well, because it has such good soft damage. We didn't really make use of it last time, but we're going to give it a try this time. So I need to make sure... What am I making sure? I'm making sure we are producing self-propelled artillery, and we want 9.8 kilometers a second. So I think we've got that, actually. Yeah, by default. I don't know if we need armor, but I'll bring it up a little bit and do this and do that. Speed, so slightly higher. Reliability, let's bring it up a bit. And I think that's good. Actually, I don't think I could put another point of anything. Technically I can. And that brings us to 9.8. Well, there you go. Let's do that. And then our self-propelled artillery, we're going to do this and bring you up as well. I mean, I'm not going to say that this is necessarily higher priority than my tanks, though. So I guess I can bring it down this way. There you go. Modern tank, self-propelled artillery. Good priority there. Now, I may want to shuffle off of something here. It means, you know, wrecking some of our flow. Mechanized equipment need is filled. That's not entirely true, though. Although we might be able to make do with just one line. Let's go ahead and design our medium tank divisions, which I'm going to start with a blank. I mean, I might... Oh, I don't have any experience points. Never mind. I didn't leave any points in to design our division. Not that we can build any right now. Oh, there's another convoy gone. Not that we can build any divisions right now because we don't have everything we need anyway. So it's okay. But yeah, we'll have to do some more ground fighting to get some more ground XP. We do gain a little bit daily from one of our leaders, but that's about it. Seriously though, what the hell? Oh, that's right. I was going to check my home, Kanto region over here. Lovely. And we have a lot of subs, which I'm going to just farm off here. But this fleet, 2 carriers, a battleship, 4 light cruisers, 14 destroyers. That seems like a really good fleet to me. I don't know about a level 1 admiral, but it could be worse. And we are going to... That's Naval Base 1. Oh, we didn't actually conquer you. That's right. We got a lot going there. Okay, New England. It's a little further away, but that's okay. We're going to do that, and we will get you to be on search and destroy duty. North Sea, specifically. And you're going to go through Panama to do that. Okay, excellent. Assuming I read that correctly. Who are you? Ki-20. Oh, strategic bombers. Excellent. And let's keep going up the next level. Submarines. Getting caught and killed. Meanwhile, over here, still nothing happening. God damn. That is so weird. How's this fleet? Oh, capacity. We're over capacity, which is slowing a repair rate. Ah. Didn't realize that's how it worked. They're all under construction here, though. And Iceland, yeah, that is still the top priority. So we will get better base, so that'll improve our repair rate relatively soon. So we can get our ships back in action. So I think these guys are just going to get killed at some point, but it's very entertaining that it's taking so long. Also, no other planes have engaged in here. I don't know why that is. Seems very odd to me. We got a radar up here, which is good. We'll have to get the higher radar tech so we can get more slots over here. It's going to make a big difference. Big difference. I don't care about convoy rating. I mean, ideally it's not my convoys, but I don't really care one way or the other. I'm going to spend the entire episode with nothing having happened over here. Just a completely static battle while we wait for some more of our own ships to arrive. Oh, oh, excellent. Have to get some more British fleets going on over there, maybe. And actually, you know what would be potentially a good idea? First of all, I need to catch up with these guys again. You, do that. And you, thank you for completing this. And you're just going to run... Is it Italian? Apparently it is, okay. Then you're going to start from here. Land there. Lock that in. Offensive line over here. Go with everything. But I was going to say, a little radar base here would probably be an excellent idea. So most of our construction queue, actually, it's entirely, except for a few outstanding infrastructure jobs, which honestly would save us a lot of dead manpower, I think, from attrition. move that up, but then have to make sure that our Faroe Islands, Iceland, and that is right at the top. Yeah, this would probably save us a lot of attrition. But other than that, it's all dealing with things getting blown up, which isn't fantastic, but isn't the worst. Anyway, we're going to have to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, next episode, this will be resolved one way or another. We do have another fleet coming, so maybe? I don't know. Thanks for watching. See you next time.